Irshadul Islam C A, working as an assistant professor at Farooq Institute of Management Studies in Calicut, Kerala. Apart from that, I'm a research scholar at Aligarh Muslim University in the field of management studies, and also a management and business consultant for small and medium enterprises here in Kerala. What's there in my package today? Within this time period, I'll introduce all these areas just for introduction to the Vedic maths and its features and why we need some speed maths in our life, and we'll illustrate all these things with some examples. And at the end, I already have mailed all of you that you keep 2 devices with you, so that at the end of the part we will have some game in Kahoot. Initially we will explain or illustrate some questions. The similar questions you can solve. But I'm sure that at the end of the show, all of you will have an affinity towards the number games. Okay. Have you ever heard of these things? Some of you might have heard to some extent, but it's an ancient system of maths from our own country, that's India. It has been recently reconstructed. And we call the father of Vedic maths is Swami Bharati Krishna Ji, and it was rediscovered from the Vedas between 1911 and 1918 by him. And so rediscovered in the sense he has learned all the Vedas. You know all the Vedas? All the Vedas. Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda. According to him, he has taken his 16 sutras, that is 16 word formulas from his Vedas, especially from the last Veda, that is Atharva Veda, which covers all branches of mathematics, be it pure maths or applied maths. And along with these 16 major sutras, he has mentioned some 13 sub-sutras. With all these things, the entire Vedic maths is based on that. And along with only this much part, we can cover the entire mathematics. So it's a complete system of maths. It's not a simple tricks and all. That's why the main features of this maths. Let me hide this chat box. Okay, if you feel anything, you use the chat box as much as you can, and engage yourself along with the session. In only 2-3 slides, I'll have some introduction part. Then we will start actual play with the numbers. So it's a complete system of maths. As I mentioned, it's not some tricks and only. It's in every area, be it arithmetic, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, wherever we can solve all these things without actual calculator. If you have an advanced level of understanding in this area, you can simply calculate everything. And today itself, you may experience some, at least I'll teach you, I will try to teach you some 9 to 11 methods of solving different things, basic arithmetic operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And along with this complete system, it's very more coherent and it's very logical for us, and it's easier than our conventional maths. By saying this, we may not feel it, but doing it, we will feel, yeah, whether it is easier than conventional maths or not, we will see it. And it's more user friendly and natural, quite natural, because in the sense in our writing and reading part, we use maths from left to right, but in our calculation part, we have been taught like we will calculate from right to left, right. Most of the calculations we do from right to left, even 2-3 digits addition, subtraction, multiplication, all those things. Only the division we will start from left to right. So this is very more user friendly and natural, and we can calculate left to right as well as right to left. That is the advantage. There is no clear-cut rules you should do in this way only. It's up to you. You can calculate from right or left, whatever be. This way, that's why it's quite natural. We write from left to right immediately. At that time itself, we can solve the problem through our mental ability. And it has a special and generic methods, general methods. We have obviously we have the choices, and it's mental mathematics, as I mentioned just earlier. At the end, we may think why we use this calculator. And even in this mail, I have mentioned that are you trying to use this mobile calculator all the time? Even for calculation of the two digits of one digit, two digit calculations or simple percentage calculations, then it's that high time you to rethink this better for your brain and mental strength. Okay, it makes math learning fun through creativity. That's the main features of this Vedic maths. And along with that, I tell why I should learn speed maths. The the webinar topic is learn speed maths through Vedic maths. That's mentioned. So why we should learn the speed maths? And we can see that this happens in terms of game. Yeah, you don't draw anything. I actually otherwise I'll have to control that part. You should not write anything on the screen. If you need anything, you just type in the chat box. I'll frequently I'll check that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The end of the show itself, you will fail at least 5 to 10 times the speed. Faster than your conventional maths calculation, and automatically it will boost our self-confidence. And in our real life, we have different sort of problems, right? So it will enhance our problem solving ability. It's not only the mathematical problems. We will have different perception. We have what's the just wait. One of the participants is raising hands. I'm not able to see what's the problem. Is it not audible? Or any usability issue is there? No. Okay. And it will enhance problem solving ability. It improves our critical thinking. And yeah, if you try to start calculation of simple maths, at least some 5 to 10 problems, simple two digit or one digit, two digit numbers. If you add, subtract, or multiply, divide, whatever be, simple arithmetic operations you do daily, then it will increase your mental agility and it will sharpen our minds, and which will pace effective, it will nurtures effective decision making. Of course, we can, as I mentioned earlier, we have a different way of solving a single problem. There is no hard and fast rule to solve a problem in a particular way that will promote your creativity. That is all the things. That is why we need to learn speed maths. With this, we are moving to the illustrations, do some examples, and I'll show some numbers or some calculations, basic calculations. As I for the late participants, this is I considered the small kids also in this group. So I have chosen simple numbers initially, and You should not feel any boredom on that. You also try to solve within some seconds. That is why my purpose. So all the questions will display in the screen, and it will be shown only for 10 seconds. Meanwhile, you have to calculate or try to calculate mentally, and if possible, type the answer in the chat box. Then we will solve together. At the end, we will see what is the difference between Vedic approach and this conventional approach. So solve the problem. The following problem. Okay, you got the problem as such, right? What's the answer? Yeah, some of them has some problem along with for the entry. Yeah, what's the answer? You can type. Very easy. All of you will get it right. Yeah. But which way you adopted to solve such simple problems? That is my question. Have you tried this way? Have you tried this way? Yes or no? Yes. And here in the conventional method, we will add like this. 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, 13 plus 3 is 16, 16 plus 8 is 24, 24 plus 5 is 29 plus 9 equal to 38. Some of I expect some of you will have another approach also. You might be thinking to solve by seeing some numbers like tens in this group, like this. Whenever you see a question like this, immediately you can see there are some tens. If you are able to see that tens, it will be very easy for you to calculate. Along with the writing, seeing the question itself, your answer will be ready. How I solve this question is like this. That's why I have mentioned. Sorry. And 7, I'll jump into this 3. Whenever I see such a question, long question, but I will capture all these things together. So this 7 plus 3 is 10, and 5 plus 5 is 10, 1 plus 9 is 10, and the remaining values 8. Just simply add. If there are tens or hundreds, it will be very easy for us to calculate, right? So try this concept here onwards. When you try to add some numbers, search the numbers which joined together will get some multiples of tens. In the Vedic method, we call it as completing the whole. Whenever you see such groups of numbers, try to complete a whole. That means we are basically using number system with base as 10. So search for tens and add it. That will be very easy. And at the end, we will play with this similar things in the Kahoot. So that's why I asked all of you to have a separate device also. Okay. Now with this logic, you try to solve the next question with at the earliest. This is 2-digit numbers, but you just see the question as such, and yeah, hope you got the answer, right? Yes, yeah, Akshay and Krishna, yeah, Jazza, all of them got the right answer. And Advait Vajpayee and Kirti Dagar, all of you, yeah, very interesting. All of you got this time. Have you tried this new method or the old method? This is our conventional method in our school system. Yeah, now this Vishal has applied this new method, and Akshay, Ajit, Krishna, Ramesh, they are showing use this new method. But still, we will have some feeling of or hesitation to use the new method at the earliest. But try to use in your personal life without having much problem. But slowly, it will improve a lot. It will increase your calculation speed. Then you will feel that this method is good. Okay. And otherwise you just see, if you add all these things in this way, it will take time. So this is some basic additions. And similarly we can see what is there in, yeah, you can see, if I'm solving the question, it will be like this. I'll capture the same way I think you also have captured the question. From left to right you calculate. Two things we are applying here: left to right calculation and this completing the whole. 36, immediately once you see 16 here, search for 4. Yeah, if you see 19 here, search for 1. So together you will get the value as 120. That's good. All of you got the right answer, right? And now we see another way of doing, yeah, now this is for subtraction. You just do it at the earliest. Hope you got the answer, right? 55 minus 19. Yes. Yeah, you type your answer. Yeah, some of you got 44, 36, 38. Different values are coming up. Okay. Yeah, now onwards, all of you got the 36 as well. Okay, fine, fine. Okay. And here, this is our conventional method. Have you tried this method or some other methods? Have you tried this method or mental calculation? Even uh, you have two options. Uh, Not only two options, you have different options. If you are considering the Vedic math, single problem we can solve in a variety of methods. Okay. Anyway, this will be very interesting. And if what how I have calculated or solved, it will be split and merge method. We call it as a split and merge. If we want to subtract a 9 from a lower number, then our mind will think that it's not that much good. It's very difficult. We will feel a fear or difficulty in subtraction, right? So immediately it's very easy to subtract a nearby number, a complete number, completing the whole concept. So I'm searching a nearby number which is having a multiple of tens. So it's 55 minus 20. That is very easy for my mind to calculate. Immediately I will get the value as 35. But I have subtracted 20 instead of 19. So I will just add up the additional one. That's why it will split and merge method applies here, and you will get within a fraction of seconds. And now you see the next problem. This is also subtraction. You just apply the logic here, and you got the answer right. Even without going to that, yeah, some other person 236, 136, different values are coming up. Come on, come on. Yes, 126. What was the 136? Now we have a different people or audience in this session, and some of you are feeling still subtraction is a little bit, you have to improve on that part. Now we see how you might have done the subtraction. Have you tried with this concept? Conventional method 1000, and you will put this 864, and when we search for the unit place, it's 0. So try to borrow 19 from the next nearby number. This is our conventional method, right? Have you tried in this way? Yes. And we are getting answers. And if it is, yeah, I'm introducing another interesting way of subtraction from these whole numbers. There are some bases like 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh, whatever it be. You should not look into the minuend part, the first part. You have to just look into the second part. Just this is a concept in Vedic maths, that's all from 9s and last from 10. We have to, yeah, by writing itself, I told you do all this calculation from left to right itself. All from 9s and last digit you have to subtract from 10. So instead of 8, when you see 8, immediately your mind should work it. Such the answer should be 1 there, right? And if you are seeing 6, you should subtract it from 9. And if it is a 3 digit, 5 digit, whatever be the digit, till the last unit place, all the numbers you just subtract from 9s, and the last number you just subtract from 10. That's all. If you try some other numbers, it's very easy for you to calculate from 100. If you try to calculate in this method, looking into or observation itself, you will get the answer. No need for doing all this conventional method which we have learned so far. And the small kids, are you able to get it? Are you able to get what I'm trying to convince you? Especially those in the age group of 8 to 10. If you are okay, then type yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. And some of your parents also might be there. They can also understand. They can watch. They can teach their students here onwards in this method also. Okay, fine. And we'll see what's the with the multiplication. I'm giving two digits numbers, and you just multiply it and tell the answer. The answer. Yes, Jaza got answer, and she has mentioned 2273 and 2277, 2277, and different numbers are coming up. Okay, yeah, some the person has asked something. Yes, it will do. This will see. Can you say this method once more? Yes. Which one? This multiplication. Nashwa. Yes. Yeah, now we are land up in multiplication, and some of you have asked to can you say this method once more? Yeah, that's for subtraction, I guess. If you subtract any number from a whole base numbers, 10, 100, 1000 like that, you should not focus on what is there in the left part. You just subtract all the digits from 9 up to last digit, and the last digit you just subtract from 10. That's all. And now we have, the others got the answer is 2273 and 2277 are playing major role here. So I don't know which approach you have done. Have you tried in this method? This is our conventional method, school system method, and we have to multiply this 23 by 99 like this. Have you tried this method? Some of you may be able to do all this method in a very fast way. Yeah, and another person has done just multiplied with 100 and subtracted. Yeah, that is one method which we can easily follow, especially if you are doing or multiplying with 99. That's what we are doing. Yes and no. Okay, you have two answers, no and yes. Have you tried with this method? Yes or no? Yeah, yes. Okay, most of you have tried with the multiplication with 100 and yes. Now you just see how I solve such a question. If I see any two-digit number, if you want to multiply with 99, it's very easy, and we no need of going for all this. Yeah, now you just see how I have solved this one. Simply take the difference. This 23, just subtract this 23 as the method which we have just now learned. That's from 100, right? 100 minus 23. That's it. Take the all from 9s and last from 10. That's the concept we apply here for the first part and last part of the answer. 23, you just subtract it, and the first part you just subtract 1 from this number. If it is whatever be the number, you just subtract 1 and put it as such. If it is 20, here it is 23, you just put it 22 and just subtract this from 100. That is, you should not subtract 100 minus 23 and all. You just take the mental calculation, see this number and take the all from 9 and last from 10 concept. So whenever you see this 2, immediately your mind should search for the 7. And the last number is 3, so you put it 7 here. So 2277 is the answer. So now onwards, I hope all of you get to calculate, multiply any number with 99 in this method. You try with another number, 85 into 99. So it's 84, and instead of and the last part, what will be? If it is first part is 84, the question part is 84, immediately it will work out for 16. Search for 16, right? And 16 will be the last part, and first part will be 85. That's, yeah, in every case, yes. It's the for 2-digit numbers. And even if we are applying the concept for 3-digit into 99, then we will consider separate. That's another level. But yeah, we can apply those concepts here also. And for this today's session, I'm just introducing this 2-digit number calculation with 99. The same concept we can apply with 9 also. It's not only for 99. If you are multiplying number with 9, this also applicable. So it's 5. 8 into 9. What's the answer? 8 into 9. All of us know that its value is 72. But how we apply the logic? It's 8 into 9. 8, you just subtract 1 from that, 7. And this 8, you just subtract from 10. That's the second part of the answer. That's the way. And if it is 5 into 9, 5, that's 4, and 9, instead of that, again you put 5. And 6 into 9, 6, just subtract 1, that's 5, and the 6 you just subtract from 10, that's 4. That's answer. And here you just see, yeah, some of the you have shown mentioned, it's not this 56. Then that what happened? So what's in case one subtract in the first part? Yes. I'm putting an interesting number here, that is 99, and I just introduced the 19. That is the maximum value in 2 digits, right? That's why how we want to multiply any numbers, any 2-digit numbers with the 99. That is what I wanted to show you in this method. So if it is 99, or we can have another method also, that we will come to with a new method for another question. So just wait and see, and at the end you will feel what is your feeling. You just give the feedback through the chat box. Okay, fine. And now I have another question, and this is another interesting number, and this is 43 into 47. You just this enough and write the answer. So 40. The question is 43 into 47. Some of you write or have written only 2 digits as answer. It's not addition or anything else. It's multiplication. So 2-digit number multiplication. At least any 2-digit number, if you try to multiply, it will give a minimum of 3 digits, or it's give a maximum of 4 digits, right? Yes, yes, yes. All of you got the right answer, right? Yeah. Which method you applied here? I think all of you know the concept of applying, or have you tried this method or some other methods? Have you tried this one? This is our conventional method, but instead of that, we can just go forward, because as all the students, all the candidates, all the participants has given the right answer, so we will move ahead. This is the 2 numbers, and the last is this method only. Oh, with the Vajpayee. Okay. Now I will show another interesting method. Then this is a 2-digit. Anyway, these are 2 digits, and the numbers has some property, right? And as you know, all the numbers in the world, they are different. It seems like us, even though we have some common nature and all, but ultimately all of us are different, entirely different. Similarly, all the numbers have their own properties, their own characteristics, and at times it behaves in different ways. That's the way you just approach these numbers. Only we have this 10 digits, right? 129 and the 0. This is an very interesting family of 10 children, and the eldest one is 9 and the youngest one is 0, and the 0 is having some different ability also. It's not like all other numbers. uh, we can, if we name it, it's a differently abled one. If you keep 0 in one position, it won't have any value, but it's, if you keep the other position, if you give some support to that 0, it's having more value. All of us will need that, right? So if you put the 0 in the right place, it will have more value, otherwise it won't be counted. So that's why I counted one family member is having some different ability, it's differently abled, and the other 9s are equally likely, no issues. But at times when they come together as a friend, we have a number of friends here, right? In our life we may have hundreds of friends, but what happens? We won't behave to all friends in similar way. We may have a different approach to different friends, even though they are our friends. If they are our acquaintance only, then we may behave in the other way. So anyway, for the time being, I'm telling you, here in this webinar, I'm more focusing on 2 digits because of, as I mentioned, considering the young chaps in this group. So here, these 2-digit numbers, that's 43 and 47. The first part is the same numbers, it's 4 only. And the last part, what is the property of that? By just adding it, it will complete the whole, which I mentioned earlier in the addition process. That's why I mentioned Vedic maths is interrelated. If you have any 2-digit number having such property, it's very easy for you to calculate it. Simply multiply last part as such. 3 into 7, you just put, that is our last part of the answer. And for the first part of the answer, this is for, you just multiply one of the 4 with the next number. That is, what is the next number? After 4, it is 5. You choose the front 5 along with the 4, you just multiply. That is our first part of the answer. This is 20 and 21. The same concept you can apply 25 into 25. What will you get? 2 into 3. 2, both has a n part unit place is 5. By adding up, it will give value as 10. So you just multiply this 2 with the next number. That is 2 into 3, 6. 625 stands. If you multiply, and you can try with any other numbers. It's not only 5. It's in a combination like this. Last number, once you add, it should give up a combination of sum up to 10, and the first part numbers, it should be same. Then you can apply this method. It's very easy. Well, now onwards, you just, when you see question like this, you can simply multiply, and in your mind you can put the answer, and no need of going all these steps, because even before writing these 2 steps you will get this answer. Am I right? Yeah, some of them suggested that there's my sound. Is it audible? Is it audible now? Yes, yes. Okay, thank you. And now we'll move forward with another numbers, another friends, another group of friends, how they behave when they are multiplying. You just see the numbers, 86 into 26. Now you got the answer, right? Yes. Type the answer. What's the answer? This is the question, 86 into 26. What's the answer? Oh, some of you got 18 into 36, 16 into 36. Yeah, interesting. Come on. Your answer is very interesting now. We have different answers. I'm not calling the name, but the number answers I got, the 2236, the 2436, the 2236, the 22. Yeah, now it's coming to in actual scenario. maybe they might have calculated properly. And which method we will apply here? Have you tried this method? Those who have tried this method, you just put am. Okay. Have you tried this method or something else? Yeah, here I'm not getting any answer. Yes, this method, right? Okay, and you just see here we have another property of these numbers. Earlier we have seen another property. Here we have seen another. Earlier we have seen first number was same and last number were adding up to 10. Here the behavior has changed. Its first numbers, when you add up, it will give a value of 10 and the last numbers are same. Unit places are same. In such cases, what do you do? Yeah, of course, this will work out. This is the way, but my suggestion is these things will work out for our school system. If actually in our, whether it is maths question paper or something else, if they ask you to multiply these things, then you can apply all this method and find the answer like this. But in our real life, only we need the final answer, right? We don't need in between steps. Whenever you see such numbers, immediately you should get value like this. What is happening here? Right, that is like this. Here the property, as I mentioned, first numbers of the two sets are when if they add up to 10, then we will play like this. Just multiply those two, 8 into 2, that is 16, and we will add one of the last digit. Anyway, we have identified the last digits are same. So you just add that 6 to this 16 and you will get the first part of the answer as 22 and the last part you just simply multiply this 6 into 6. This 36. Is it easy for you to calculate now with some numbers like this? Any two-digit numbers having such property, as I mentioned, different numbers will show different behavior, different properties at times. Yeah, some of you feel that this is I'm taking quite fast. Okay, and this is an idea. Main idea behind this is to bring you to this new world. I'm trying to pull you from the world, the dig from where you are sleeping now. So try to grasp as quick as possible, and otherwise we will have another discussion. Offline discussion is possible. Okay, no issues. And you try to grasp all these things together because I need to consider all the participants at a time. That is why we have these engineers and working professionals and teachers. All of them are here waiting as, and they may get the answer in the easiest way. I don't know which method they are adopted, but they'll be getting answer very quickly. And at the same time, I'm considering the lower age group because 8 years is the minimum age which I got the call, and I think 8 years is the minimum in our group. And apart from that, no issues. And you just see the drama or the play which these two friends, that is 86 and 26, were playing. Hence, we want to multiply these numbers. Immediately, our mind should search some behaviors like this. Yeah, 8 and 2. Once they come up, we will complete the whole. That is our 10. And the last number you just see, yeah, they are same. There is no issues. So you just multiply the last number as such and put it. That's the last part of our answer. And the first part of the answer we need to get. That's why I put a separate line here. But you just multiply these two and add this 6. What is this 6? This is our last part of any one of the digit, set of multiplicand. So just add this 6 or this 6 along with multiplying these 2. 2 into 8, that is 16 plus 2, that is 22 and 36. This is our answer. And I hope all of you got understood how this calculation works. yeah, when this method is applicable. This method is applicable, that was I mentioned you, these first two numbers, when you add these two numbers, if it gives a 10, then you can apply. All the sets you can work out after having this session. You just try to work out whether it is 17 into 97 and 23 yeah, 23 into 83, all those things. The condition is the last digit should be same and first two digits, if you add, it should give 10. That's all. And now I'm moving forward, and I'm getting some other questions also. Yeah, okay. I'll address the questions if time permits at the end. And now our timing is, yeah. So 45 minutes over right now, and we'll move forward. You keep the question with your, and at the end you can directly send me, and I will solve and will give some more points or how to solve such problems. Now you just try to solve this. Yeah, now this is another one, very interesting one, and all of us know, and some different methods to calculate. Yes, what's the answer? 42 into 51. When you see that question, immediately you should get the answer. Yeah. Haneen Abdullah and Rena, Khalik, Niranjana, all of them got the right answer. It's very, what method we have applied, that's more important here. Some of you might have applied this method, and so which method I apply is, it is as it is a number which is we want to multiply with the 51, then you just see the first multiplicand, just take the half of this one, that is 21. That is the first part of the answer, and put this number as such for the last part of the answer. That is all. If you want to multiply a number with a 2-digit number, if you want to multiply with 51, then you do like this, just to take the half of the first number and put, that is our first part of the answer, and last part as such you put. The logic goes like this: is we are multiplying with 100, you can, and this one is there, 1 into 42, that is the 42 part, and if you are multiplying any number with 50, it is just half of multiplying by 100, like that. So don't make it confused. You just simply see this one of the multiplicand is 51, then immediately you can work out like this: 42, 42, that is 2, 1, you can take the half, and 42, that is. And I'll give another set of numbers, they are behaving in different way. You just see the question and hope some of you got the answer also. 89 into 98. What's the answer? Yes. Come on. Your answer is not coming up now. You are calculating it. Yes. Come on, the answer. Yeah. We have different answers. Yes. 8722. 8722 is coming up, and 8726, and some other numbers. Yes. 8788. 8722. Yes. Yes. And how, which approach you have tried here? Some of you might have multiplied this number with 100 and subtracted 2 times of 89. That is one method. In our normal conventional method, we will apply this way to multiply the numbers. And have you tried this method? Any one of you tried this method, or conventional method? No, nobody has solved it with conventional method. Okay, conventional, yeah, I'm getting answer. Yes, conventional method. And Yes, case conventional method. Yes, yes. Now, yeah. Zayan, please explain the miss. Yeah, yeah. Yan Sheikh, please explain. Yeah. This is a please explain the method again. Yeah, and now I'm into another world. This is another method. Yes, you just be pay some attention here. Then this method is another one, and it's very interesting one to most of the base methods. This is base multiplication. This is the easiest way to calculate any numbers which is near to a base. Here I introduce this basis, either we will use 10 or 100 or 1000, whatever be the base. Even we can use 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 150, 200, 300 like that. But in for this multiplication, you just pay your attention like this. This is both are two-digit numbers and they are near to its base. They are near to 100. So yes, of course. And some of them are asking the worksheet with these properties. Yes, I can share. And after the session, you just ping me either my WhatsApp or through the email. Yeah, I can share, no issues. And here you just see this two numbers, 89 and 98. They are near to 100, but it's not 100, it's near to 100. So what we do is we will take the deviation from 100. So in our conventional method, we can multiply. Yeah, no issues on this. If you are faster than me by calculating, if I am calculating in this way, if you are able to calculate in this conventional method, if you get this answer faster than me, no issues. You go for along with that method. But this method is you just see how it happened. Just take the deviation from 100. That is 89 minus 100. That's why I put it as a negative or a minus 11 here. That is less than 100. So 11 less than 100. That is the difference. This difference we have calculated earlier, right? How to calculate from 100 and all. 100,000 like that. For the next number, 98. What's the difference? Only 2. So you just put this part as such. Initially, in your paper, you apply, and later you no need of using the paper also. You just multiply this last with part and put it as our last part of the answer. And for the in order to get the first part of the answer, you subtract in crosswise. You subtract 2 from 89, or you can subtract 11 from 98. 98 minus 11, which is also 87. 89 minus 2, that is also 87. So this is a base multiplication method. No need of multiplying, no need of worry about how to multiply such big numbers. Now you try with 96 into 97. You can put the value as 96 into 97, and by looking into it itself, 96 and 97, that is seeing only is by looking itself you will get the answer as what will be the answer. This 97 is 3 from 100 and 96 is 4 from 100. So the difference anyway it will be 93, right? 96 minus 3 it will be. And the last part, this is 4, this is 3 will be there, 12. This will be our answer. Yes, 9312. It's very easy for all of you. And this same concept which you can apply over the base also. This is now under the base of 100, and you can apply this above the base also. You can simply do 102 into 103. By looking into itself, you will get the answer as 10506. How you get it? There you just, instead of subtraction, cross subtraction, you just cross add. It's exceeding the base. That's why you just add it. That is the way. Okay. I hope all of you got for this level. And we'll move to the next question. Now our time is exceeding. If anybody is having any issues, of extending the time, you just raise your hand or type in the chat box. Otherwise, be along with me, and after immediately after this, we will have another interesting game of what all things you learn. You will do it in Kahoot. That's another game area. You will see that. So now the another one is multiplication with 11, and you got the answer right. Yeah, we can continue. And I'm getting calls from different persons, but unfortunately I will not be able to attend now, and because anyway we are interacting. So those friends, if you or your friends or your nearby ones are calling, just stop calling for the time being. We'll discuss after this. And now the question was, it's multiplication with 11. It's very easy to multiply with a number with 11. Here we are seeing another property, that is 11, two-digit number, but they are both are 1 1, and it's that's why it's 11, right? And it's very simple, because all the numbers you just put as such and add it. This is the way we learn this multiplication in our small grade 2 3 classes. Okay, fine, that is good, and you will get the final answer like this. And interestingly, we are getting different answers also, and some of them 37687, 379687, and 79687, 379687. Okay, yeah, now this is the right answer. Okay, fine. How you get the answer? By looking into this. You should not do any other activities or nor any other paperwork to calculate, to multiply any number with 11. This is for the time being, it's a 5 digit. Even it's 5 digit, 7 digit, 9 digit, whatever be, no need, no issues. You simply do this practice. Keep the first number as such. Simply add the nearby two digits. 3 plus 4, that is 7. That is the second digit. Then you take the other two numbers together and add it. 4 plus 5, 9. That's another number. And 5 plus 1, that is 6. 1 plus 7, that is 8. And the last number as such. That's why I placed these 3 and 7 at the end, and other numbers in different colors. That's all. That's all for calculation with for multiplication with 11. You just see, it's very easy. Any person can simply add these two numbers and as such. That's the way you will solve for multiplication with 11. Hope you got. And now we are moving. For the time being, we are stopping the multiplication part. Yeah, we have a number of methods and interesting methods for multiplication with different numbers. For the time being, I have taken only two digits, and at the end I will show a 3 digit also. When you can calculate 3 digit, 5 digit, 7 digits, all the multiplication, even without any calculator or a pen and paper, you can simply multiply and put the answer in a single line. Okay, some of you have feeling connection issues, so try to be connected, and if it comes later, otherwise okay, no issues, we'll keep in touch. And now the another interesting one, here we are taking the division part for the young charts. Please bear with me, because you may not learn division that much, especially in this grade 3 4 students, and some of you are very interested in maths, so they can solve it, no issues. You just solve and try. What's the answer? Yeah, it's not divisible by a. I know that. It's all the following. If we want to divide a number with 9, how we will do it? Yes, another. I'm not able to hear. Some of you having your audio, yes, hearing issues, right? And I think others can hear very comfortably. Okay, what is the answer? 3 3 4 7 3 4 4 7. Yes, yes. Okay. And for others, yeah, I will share some worksheets to your mail IDs. No issues on that. Okay. Then how you have divided this number? That's the interesting part. This is our conventional method of solving a number, any number division. Okay. For this time, I'm dividing the number which we have given here. 31031. This is our dividend, and we will put our divisor. Here the divisor, you just see the property of the divisor. This is single digit number, this is the maximum number in single digit, right? 9. So in our traditional method, conventional method, we will search, can I divide the first number with 9? No, we will search the next two numbers together. Yes, 31. How is it divisible directly? It's not divisible. So we will take, yeah, how many nines are there? We will take the value as 3, and we will multiply this 3 with this 9. It will give us 27. We will subtract, and 31 minus 27, that's 4, and we will take this 4 next. Yes, now it's 40. This is the conventional method. Am I right? Some of you might have solved in this way. Or do you have any other methods to solve 9? Yes, of course. It's very, very easy method. By looking into itself, you can solve it. You will get the answer, and it's only this much is sufficient. That too for your initial calculation purpose. Later, that is also not required. Your mind is only sufficient for you to get the answer. What I did is, you put this, yeah, now we have seen this one, divisor is a single digit. So in this, we will have two parts. One quotient, one remainder will be there. So I am just separating this number as such, 31031, and as this 9 is a single digit, I am separating this 1 from this with a line. Now the interesting part is like this. You just put this 3 as such. You just keep as such here. Then try to add this 3 with this 1. 3 plus 1, that is 4. You just put it here. 4 plus the next number. Diagonally, just 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. And 7 plus 1 is 8. Is divisible or not? That is another question. But if you want, now it's 3 5 digit number, be it 9. We will get. You just look into here. Now we know that this is a single digit, so you separate this one. Yes. It is showing that my connection is having issues. Is it visible? Is it visible? Okay. Now you just see how it's very easy for you to calculate the quotient part. Simply add these two numbers. Keep this first number as such. Then add up the next numbers, 3 as such. Even without forming this thing also you can solve it. 3 plus 3, okay, then 3 plus 1, that is 4, and then 4 plus 0, that is 4 again. 4 plus these 3, you just add, you will get 7. Anyway, the last part, last number, 7 plus 1 is 8, that will be counted in your remainder part. The first 4 numbers will be in your quotient part, and the last one will be your remainder. This is the question. So try to solve mentally here onwards. By any number, you just try to divide with a 9 in this way. This will be the easiest way. Anyway, at the end we will get the answer right. We need to, in a competitive exams, suppose we want to divide a number with a 9. The main purpose is only to get the final answer, not to show all these steps there. So you just see the answer, and what is the remainder? That is also, we got it here, right? Same thing is here. Okay, with that, I'll show another interesting division also. will wind up then. And now you just see the other number here. The question is 121314 divided by 99. It's not 9, it's 99. It's two-digit numbers, two-digit nines. That's the maximum two-digit number which is in this world, right? 99. So you just try and hope some of you got the answer also. Yeah, somebody is asking one more example and not, yeah, somebody didn't get. Yeah, not clear. Not clear in the sense it's not visible, or concept wise it's not clear. Okay, before going to divide within 99, I will show another number. You just take any number. Let's take a number like 4, 2, 1, 0, 2, 3, whatever be. If you want to divide this with 9, what you should do? You should just keep this number as such, this 4 as such. Just wait, my phone is having difficulty. This 4 as it is, this is 3 I put, right? And this is a division by 9. So it's a single digit division. So the last part anyway, it will be our remainder. And the other part, you just put the first 4 as such. 4 plus 2, that is 6. Then 6 plus 1 is 7. And 6 plus 1 is 7. This 4 plus 2 is 6. And 7 plus 0 is again 7. No issues. Then 7 plus 2 is 9. And then last part, 9 plus 3 is 12. Here in this, here there is a small carryover will be there. It's for the time it's 12. We know that 9 is can be taken from this 12, right? And what will be the remainder here? Remainder will be 3, because 12 minus 9 equal to 3, and that one number we will add up here. Then we will, our answer will be, once again you just add this. 1 plus 9 is 10, and 7 plus 1 is 8, and others as such 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7, 8, 0, and remainder is 3. That is the answer to divide any number with 9. And I have given another question for the time being, that is dividing with 99, and this is very interesting. Some of you got the answer. Maybe with our conventional method, you may got the answer like this one. Yeah, they are showing the answer, and some of you got a very long answer also. Yes, and one person got the remainder as 38, and the question does 1, 3. Yeah, this is the another possibility of getting wrong answer even by doing the conventional method. If in any step, if you are having any issues by subtraction or simple multiplication, your answer will be wrong, right? Whether you have done all these steps or not, that is not the question. You should get the final answer. Here the final answer is 1225 is the quotient, and 39 is the remainder. And in the same concept, similar concept which we applied for 9, I am applying the similar concept for 99 also. So what will happen? As the 99 is a 2-digit number, I am sure in this category I will have to split these 2 digits and keep them as in 2-digit groups. So I will just rewrite this 12, 13, 14 as 12, 13, and 14. Last 14 that I will keep as such a separate one, that it will be in the remainder part. And here with these numbers as a group I will take, as the 99 is a 2-digit, so I will consider 2 digits at a time. So you just keep this 12 as such here, and now you just add this 12 plus this 13, you will get value as 25. Then you just add this 25 with this 14, you will get value as 39. This is our remainder and this is our quotient. This is what you got. If even though you might have done in this conventional method, you got the right answer, right? But this is, you just see the difference, how much time it will take if you calculate in this way. That's the main purpose of the today's webinar, is taking you to the next level or to another world of speed math. And even without doing this thing, you can tell what is the answer. That is also possible. That's why, anyway, all these things, all these methods, I have explained now 10, 11 methods for the day, and it will take time. And after having some practice, you will clearly understand what's there in that. All the numbers are different, and with these different numbers, we can play different games. And if the question is just to have division, then at least this method works out to get the final answer. And if the question goes like this, what is the remainder of dividing all these things? If they are asking quotient, then you need to add this 12 plus 13 and get it 25. This will be our quotient part. This will be our 39 is our remainder part. If any number, if you want to divide with 99, what could be the maximum remainder? Could be 98 only. It will be between 1 to 98 will be a remainder. 0 means we won't consider. 0 means that is divisible by 99, right? So in between 0 and 98 will be the remainder part. In order to calculate the remainder, if the question, what will be the remainder one if you divide such a long number with 99? You take these numbers in group and add. That is sufficient. That's what we have done here. Just add all these things in a group of 2. 12 plus 13 is 25. 25 plus 14, that's 39. That's the remainder. That's all. And you have learned some other methods, so I am just putting another interesting number. This is based to 1000, near to 1000. You can do by yourself, or you can, by looking into itself, you will get the answer. We have learned how we will solve multiply with 99 and 9. Now it's 99, 999, 999. By looking into itself, you will get the answer, right? What is the answer? 762. Then take the complement from 1000, right? This is 2, this is 3, this is 7. That's all. Yes, we want the decimal also. Some question is coming. Yes, we can solve with the decimal part also, no issues. Why the method will go as such. This is a basic introductory level webinar. That's why I consider my young chaps. Otherwise, we could have another workshop like that. We will have different complicated things. How can decimal and fractions, square root, cube root, and cubes and squares, 5-digit squares, 7-digit numbers, squares. All these things you can do in a split of a minute. Within seconds, you can get all the answers. No issues. So thanks a lot, and with this I'm winding up this illustration part, and those all these questions have been taken for the day. You can have a look at, and we have discussed all these different methods also here, and for the those who have some disgust or fear towards the numbers, it's very easy that this is the shortest or this language which is having the less number of letters or letters in this world. If you call this maths as a separate language, this is the shortest language. Only 10 letters are there. With this, we can play all the games. And those who I suggested all of you have 2 devices. If you have it, then take the second device. We'll move and open it your browser and type the kahoot.it. Meanwhile, I'll share my screen of Kahoot. Are you able to visible this one? Now my screen is it visible for all of you? Yes, this is the screen. Now we can see all the players together and what all the possible answers they can, and what all methods we have so far discussed. You just apply. Try to apply this. Yes, come on, come on. Only one player is joined. Now, yes, come on, come on. All of you can see in your screen your name, what your name you have given. Yes, come on, come on. It's 12. Just only 12 players. Yes, 13. Yes. Just wait one minute for others to join, and we'll start. We have a number of participants, but some of you are not having second device, I think. Even with single device you can do it, but the thing is you have to switch your screens in between. One is in Zoom, one is in your screen, right? That's why. So the question will be seen in my screen, that is in Zoom only, and the answer you can type in your device, the second device, which will be shown here, right? Joined. So shall we start, or do we need to wait? Anybody else is joining? Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Yeah, yeah. So shall we start? If I will start from here, then in your screen you have to type the answer. You will have an option to type the answer. That's the instruction for the question part. Now this is for just to join. Okay. Here you will have some questions, only 11 questions. You try to apply these things. I have put some time for you, and if it is yes, come on. Yes, only 5, and 13 members could attempt it. Even though you are at some 27, you are trying to calculate, right? This I told you, you just scan the question and immediately you have to be able to answer it. Okay, no issues. This is just one to know that how much you have imbibed or grasped from today's session. Okay, come on, come on. Next for the yes. Now you just see the score. Abhinav is having the first score, and the scoring is like, if you see the question immediately, if you click on the answer, you will get more score. All the scores are I put it for 1,000 mark, and if you are having some delay, even all of you know the answer. If you are having some delay, then it will have a difference in your score. That is showing here in the screen. Okay, come on, Zayan, Jaza, and Nikki. Well, they are leading in the first, second, and third position. For the next question, try. This will be a type-in answer, so you just calculate and type that in that box. You type the answer. Yes, you have only 5 seconds left out. Come on. Yes, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1. Yes, only 7 answers. Okay. So what's the right answer? We have n number of answers, right? This right answer is 270. If you have doubt, you go and do it once again. You will see the difference. And now you will see the score. Yes, Abhinav is again in the first position. And what about others? No, yeah, Zayan and Nikki, they are in the second and third position. Come on for the third question. Yes, 81 minus 58. You just apply whatever concept you have learned and type the answer. Also, I have used a simple question only, but measuring your time, whether it has improved or not. Yes, come on. Yeah, 19 of you got answers, and we have 3 different answers as popped up. What is the correct answer? That's 23. 81 minus 58. So you just subtract 60 from this and just add 2 back. That's sufficient. Okay. Now we'll see who is in the first position. Zayan and Abhinay. Abhinay is keeping his first position. And now, the another person has came up for third position. Krishna and Al Aman are in the fourth position. Okay, we'll move ahead. Yes, come on. With the method which we have learned, you just apply. You have sufficient time. When I have kept more time for you, no need to wait to complete all this time. You just type your answer. Yes, come on. Your time is up. 17 of you could attend. Yeah, we have. Now you just see what are the different answers we got. It's a subtraction, right? 11 of you got the right answer. Good. Yeah, that means it is improved a lot, right? Yeah. Now the position. Yes, they are keeping the position. Abhinay is in this first position from first question onwards. Okay. Zayan in the second position. Okay, come on. And come on for the next question. Again, subtraction. Once you get the answer, immediately you type it. And then suggesting you should not use any calculator or mobile devices or computer for your calculation purpose. Use your mental ability only. Yes, your time is only 5 seconds left out. Come on, come on. 13 answers. Come on. Yes, time is up. You just see what are the different answers we got. Here also we got in different answers, right? What is the right answer? It's 285. Now, see this. A new person has came up for the third position. First and second is Abhinav and Zayan. They are keeping. Yes, come on. This is the easiest question in this part. All of you know the answer, right? But still, I have given 30 seconds. Only 2 or 3 seconds are sufficient for you to calculate it. All the participants can attempt the answer, right? Come on. Yes, your time is up. Now we got 22 answers. Oh, some of you got the wrong answer also. Yeah? Okay, fine. And but you just say all of you, most of you got the right answer. But this is the easiest question, right? Yeah. And now we move to the next question. Yes, apply the concept which we learned in this webinar. See the question and do it. That's all. Yes, come on. 17 of you could attend the. Oh, we have different. Yeah. There is no answer options, only the question you can see, right? On the top of the Zoom screen, you will be able to see the question 32 into 99. And if you are using single device, it will be little bit tough for you to switch in between. So whenever you see the question, immediately you grasp the question and do it accordingly. Okay, 10 of you got the right answer, right? Yes, now the first 2 positions there is no change, but the third position has come up a new person, that's Sonu, and Krishna is in the 4th position now. Now see, another multiplication. Again, we have learned all these methods, so just apply it and solve it. And see the question on the Zoom screen. And the top of this part, you can see the question 94 into 97. Yes, yeah. Now the attempt is increasing. 9% join and answer the question. Now your last 5 for 3 seconds. Yes, come on. Yes. Now we got again different answers. Okay. Yeah. And the correct answer 9118. You just apply the base multiplication concept here. You just see and apply. That's the need. 94 here 3, so 91. And the difference is here 6. Here it's 3. 3 into 6 is 18. That's all. And only it will take 10 seconds, below 10 seconds to solve such questions. Yeah, now Sonu has come up to the second position. Okay, now see for the another one. The same concept you just apply for the 3-digit multiplication. You try to extend it. Yes, come on. By looking at itself, you will get the answer. What's the answer? Yeah, we had different answers, right? Yeah, what we will do? Yes, just to see here, it's 3-digit numbers and the base is near to 1000. And the difference here it's 11 and here it's only 6. And 6 into 11, that is 66. But as it is a 3-digit number, you just keep 0, 6, 6 as your last part of the answer. And try to subtract this 6 from this 989. So you will get 983. So by looking at itself, you will get the answer within 10 seconds. You should get it. Okay, by practicing only it will make sense in you, but try to practice and you'll see the difference in you. And now we'll move to the last 2 questions. Yes, this just multiplication of 11. So we have learned. Just see and put the answer. Yes, come on. 9 answers. Now only 10 could attempt. Type your answer. By looking itself, you can solve the question. I hope most of you will get it the answer. Yes, what is the correct answer? You just see 2, 2 plus 3, 5, 3 plus 1, 4, 1 plus 4, 5, 4 plus 5, 9, and last 5 as such. Okay. And now, what's the quotient? This is asking only quotient part. It's not the final result remainder part. It's only the first part of the that is the quotient part. Or B, if we are getting some remainder, keep it as such. Yes, now we are. Your time is up. Come on. Yes, we will see how many of you got the answer. It's a question. It's not reminder or even reminder. It's not correct. Yes, this is the question that I taught you how you just see the question and this as it is a 1 digit 9. So you just separate this one and the remaining part you just take 3 and 3 plus 0 3. That 3 you just add with that 2 5. 5 plus 0 5. 5 plus 1 6. That's the question part. What will be the remainder? You just add these numbers as such. 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. That is 8. That is the remainder. Okay, fine. With this, our game of the today's game is over. You will see. Yes, Nikki got the 3rd prize, and yes, got the 2nd prize, and yes, and Abhinav got the 1st prize. Come on, congratulate. Now come back to Yes, and runners up Sonu and another person, yes, name has gone. So this is the way. I hope you have enjoyed the session of the day and come back to Zoom. Now, with this, we will wind up the day, and I hope all the participants. Yeah, we have to congratulate Abhinay with this uh, new way. You do it well, and congratulations, Abhinav, once again. And team, all of you congratulate Abhinav through the chat box. Okay, guys, so this is the time to wind up for the day. Now we exceeded 40 minutes from the scheduled time, and hope it makes some sense in you. As this is a speed math through Vedic maths, my purpose was just to change the attitude towards the numbers. You try to fall in love with numbers with this time onwards, and whenever you get time, you just take in each and every day. You at least you try to solve some simple numbers through mental calculation, and at the end, you will become a mental calculator.